The Tangent Egg podcast is aimed at a mature audience. It contains themes that are not appropriate for all listeners. It's important to note that we are not experts. We routinely have no idea what we're talking about and are just three idiots sitting around a table. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome to Tangent Egg Podcast. I'm Seth, and as always with me is Swoosh and John Doe.
Hello.
Hi.
And this week we're going to start off with kind of dunking a little on Sony.
So like every week.
They, mostly in actually the form of the Xbox Showcase. It's not out yet. That's later this, I think it's Sunday.
Sunday,
that one?
about
I think our time.
about 3 a.m. Monday morning, effectively.
Yeah.
And it's, yeah.
So probably not going to watch that till Monday night. Actually, probably watch it on my lunch break.
Yeah.
No, New South
but
Wales public holiday,
is-
so I'm probably going to watch it.
Woo!
You bastard.
King's birthday. I knew Charlie had to be good for something.
Not much, but something.
I mean, Queensland's not losing the Queen's birthday weekend. They just renamed it.
I'm waiting till they rename
True.
the state Kingsland.
Ha! Yes.
I'd really rather they didn't.
We'll try.
What about Kingbian? Get rid of Queensbian.
Anyway. Regional public holidays aside, because, you know, that's just so relevant to our potential audience in Germany.
Yes, this one guy in Germany's like, I am so happy for them.
The Xbox has basically come out and gone, all of our first-party titles, no CG trailers.
Yeah.
Gameplay only.
Like, after
I
that,
mean,
It's just such a wonderful dunk.
after that
really
Sony
is.
showcase where it was like not actual gameplay or god fucking damn,
Yeah.
like everything of that. I don't think it was any actual gameplay in the entire thing, and now they're saying no CG. This is all in-engine, in-game, or actual in cutscene.
Yeah.
Only for the first-party titles, but that's still good enough for me.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, I am more than happy with that.
Wait, so, you know, suck it, Sony.
it means they're actually
We
showing
predicted that
first-party titles.
Microsoft would do that. Yeah. And enough of them that they think it's a selling feature of the show.
Yeah,
And we predicted that something like this would happen from Microsoft because, come on, that was such a soft showing from Sony.
well, after the
Yeah.
Sony
this
thing
was
where
Microsoft's year.
where Xbox tweeted that coming to Xbox soon, and it was all the games from the fucking Sony showcase, is like that was fucking bad enough, and now they're just saying, oh, by the way, like no CG, this will be in game. Nah.
It's
Though
a nice dunk. I'm quite happy.
there was a game that was expected to be in the Xbox Game Showcase, which got accidentally leaked today via Steam, which is Payday 3.
Oh.
And it's meant to be
Bloody hell, I didn't
meant to
think
have
of
an
that.
October release, like a very soon release. So it's like,
Well,
I mean, I'm not surprised. The rumor mill on that one's been pretty fervent right now, so I'm not surprised. But at the same time, like, good one, Steam.
yeah, thanks, Steam.
It's supposed to get leaked by Best Buy. Damn it!
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
well, it's
what are
the
they
same
going to
as
do
the,
now?
The controller and headset for Starfield, they're both out in the wild already. They've been sold,
Yeah.
and they were meant to be I don't think they've been officially announced yet, or they might have got mentioned last year or previously, but they weren't meant to be available yet. So,
Nah.
I don't know, things slipping through. I'm genuinely looking forward to this
Yeah.
Xbox showcase.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, no, I'm keen to see what they have.
2 hours long, and then the Starfield Direct for another 20
Yeah.
minutes.
Yes.
I'm hoping that the Starfield thing will be a little longer of just... I don't want them to straight out ruin the first fucking mission like they have in previous games,
Yeah.
but I'd like to actually
Although if
see a
it's
bit
anything
more
like,
of the fucking world.
Yeah, if it's anything like their other games, it's going to be, like, pretty... What's the word? The questing will be
Pretty?
unlimited. Like how Skyrim
Yeah.
had the thing where it's like
The
ongoing.
procedural
That's
quest
the word.
content, like fucking Preston.
Yeah. That
They-
was
they
the one,
did
the
also
procedural
say
generated
after-
quests.
After they showed Starfield last time, where people like went through and counted the frames and said, "This doesn't cap over fucking 30 frames. Like this is fucking broken. What's going on?" They've said that this whole fucking Starfield thing will done be recorded at 4K 60 FPS. Like, they're now trying to jack it up, saying, no, it's good now. Like, we're not having another Redfall. It's not 30 FPS.
Fix it,
I
guys,
don't-
please.
I don't have a 4K monitor. I've only got a 2K, so I'm really hoping that means I can get over 60.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
That'd be real nice. Make my 144 hertz monitor mean something.
Yes.
I've got a 4K monitor, but I don't have the graphics card to run at fucking 4K, so yeah. I usually run at 1440. And it fucking looks good enough to me. Shit.
Oh,
Nice.
Also, to continue the dunking on Sony train, Sony decided to come out and say, nah, we're not that concerned about cloud gaming. It's not really a thing we need to deal with.
Their primary argument against Microsoft ActiBliz purchase, and now they're saying, oh, that means nothing. Like, that's been their sole fucking argument. It's the only reason the CMA has said, no, we're blocking it, in that it's gonna cause monopoly in a potential market, not a current market, a potential market. And Sony's saying, oh, nah, it doesn't concern us. Like, they've already found that there's over an entire year of playing, there's less than 5,000 streaming players in the UK. Like, from the entire fucking gamer base, that's not even a drop in the bucket. That's fucking a wisp of evaporated players.
Someone has sprayed one of those misting bottles 3 kilometers away, and somehow one of those particles has made it in. Like, that's how low it is.
Well, I mean, really, you could get 5,000 players off of one decent launch title.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That doesn't even mean, like, concurrent.
No,
Yeah.
that's total players over a year. See, when they originally calculated it, they fucked up because they considered Game Pass to be streaming. But it's not. They had to actually go back through and clean up the definition, saying that, no, Game Pass, you have to download the entire game and you play it from a local install. Whereas streaming is you're playing from a cloud install. You stream the game from an offsite server. And it took a little bit of arguing, but now they're sort of coming around to it. And the CMA in that has been absolutely fucking reamed by everyone, to the point where now there's bigwigs from Microsoft and Xbox headed over to the UK to actually have a sit down with the head of the CMA saying, so what? Like, where's the fucking
This is
problem
like,
here?
essentially, someone's gonna get fired for this, I swear. Like, some, horribly older generation's like, oh no, I thought everything was streaming now. It's like, haha,
But,
get out.
like, there's been a bit of controversy in it. Like, the head from the CMA has been found that his previous position was as a lead lawyer for Sony in several other related cases where they tried to shut other companies from buying shit down. And there's been quite a few fucking issues with it.
Because that's not a conflict of interest at all.
No, not at all. Though,
Wankers.
going against Xbox, they recently got fucking sued for, I think, $20 million for storing the data of children playing games. And they've since come out, they just straight out paid the fine. They said, we didn't do anything wrong. We just won't do it again. And that was it. They just paid the $20 million and moved on. Not even
We didn't do
fucking-
anything wrong, but we're not going to do it again. It's fine. Like,
Yeah,
that
that's just
means you
fucking-
did something wrong.
That's just change out of the back of the lounge. It's like, okay, here's your money. We won't do that again.
like-
Next.
It literally translates to, oops, you caught us. Our bad. We'll get better next time.
It's that thing from South Park with the BP oil spill.
Yeah.
We're sorry.
We're sorry. It's one of those things where I can't remember where it's from. It's from there's a few things that use it, but if the punishment is a fine, it's only a law for the poor.
Yeah.
Like,
It's just the
It
cost
was
of
a
doing
reference
business.
to that place where the speeding was like proportional.
yeah.
Yeah, Sweden, I think it is.
So it just really fucked over poor people, but rich people were like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Though,
Like,
Sweden, like the fines you get are proportionate to what your yearly income is. So a bloke got caught speeding and his fine was $120,000. Like, that's a fair chunk of fucking change.
that'll
to
slow
that
the
guy.
rich ones down. Like, fuck.
Well,
That's the problem, it's not.
Yeah.
no.
it's great for their economy because they can invest in infrastructure off of it, but it's not stopping rich people. Rich people are just like, man, that's the cost of getting caught.
If they brought that in anywhere else in the world, you can almost guarantee you'd end up with fine insurance. You get some mob saying, "Oh, well, we'll pay you fine if you pay us every fucking month."
If you just keep paying us.
Yeah.
But then it'll end up the same way that all insurance ends up, where they don't pay you out because of some weird specific detail in the fine print.
We only pay out yellow papered fines, and they used a blue ticket, so no, sorry. You were
This insurance is only good in Queensland, not New South Wales.
Yeah. You're not actually covered on Tuesdays. We went through this. It's the Taco Tuesday clause. It can't be done.
Yeah,
it's just guaranteed.
You crossed the border, but looked back over the border, so we consider that to be an over the border fine, and we don't do that.
That would be the thing. It wouldn't work here in Australia because the borders we have are like so weird. It'd be a matter of like, oh, you crossed the border? Sorry, mate, we can't cover you. He's like, but my house is on the border. Like, your problem.
I think more to the point, it's like you could drive between the couple of states and not even notice that you'd done it.
Yeah, there is actually a point here in like Queensland that crosses 4 states, I think? It crosses the Northern Territory, Queensland, New South Wales, and
South Australia.
South Australia.
South Australia.
So there's a point where all those states converge. So if you wanted, you could do donuts in 4 different countries, states at a time. 3 states,
it's
1
actually
country.
two separate corners that are like within 100 k's of each other because they couldn't have all 4 meet at the same point because they couldn't agree where they all met. So there's actually a separate point where the Territory, South Australia, and Queensland meet, and Cameron's Corner is New South Wales, Queensland, South Australia. So there's like 2 separate points with a little dog leg in the fucking border. But I've got family with property on the New South Wales, Queensland border. And during COVID, when there was a lockdown between states, their property is like the border is right down the middle of their fucking property. And the barricade they had on this little country road with fucking coppers sitting there stopping you go down it was just on the other side of their driveway, so they could drive into their driveway and drive 100 meters up their path and drive out the back fence and just go, keep on driving. Because, no, we're on our Queensland property. No, it's a New South Wales property. And 0 fucks given.
Yeah. That would have been fun. Just imagine having to chase people off your property who are trying to get across the border, though. Like, for fuck's sake.
No, I mean, they're just coming out pig hunting.
It's a New South Welshman again.
I remember when we were at breakfast one time, and the cops pulled that car over and popped some dude out of a boot.
Yeah, that was fun. That was an entertaining day, actually.
I didn't even know people did that until I fucking saw it.
Yeah.
Is that a fucking Mexican? What's going on here?
New South Welshman. It's fine.
Yeah.
They're trying. Actually, it was the Victorian ones who were sneaking across the border at the time.
Yeah,
like,
when I was
working in real estate
all out in
Queensland. That point. Oh, that's what the rich ones did. And then they got stuck in the port for like a day before they said, "Oh, we'll let you in." Like, why? But
good. Yes. Anyway, do we want to bitch about a different company? I swear we do this a lot these days.
If companies stop being shit, we'll stop bitching about them. Like, it's very simple, prospect.
It's half the fun of companies. They give us content.
So this time we're gonna Diablo 4 came out.
It did.
We've been kind of a bit there about it for a little while now because we all saw what happened with the model.
We have been cautiously optimistic, but also dicks.
And I'd actually say the optimism was worth it.
Yeah.
I've actually did end up purchasing the game, and it's pretty good. I've been
a lot of it feels like
it
it could have just been Diablo 3.5. It feels identical to Diablo 3.
I love that it at least went with the dark art style again instead of
fucking
the
oath
chibi thing that 3 did.
Yeah.
Like,
Diablo is dark. It's
meant to be. Diablo 1 and 2 were dark. 3 did go a little cartoonish, but
well,
I don't
3
know,
went with the
way
Blizzard
this
hero
is very
scale.
Diablo 3.
Yeah. Diablo 3 went very hero scale in the way of its cartoonish armor and that kind of stuff. A bit more embellished, I think, is probably the best way of putting it. Because at that point, World of Warcraft had done so well with their art style, might as well capitalize on it. But I'm very glad that they're going back.
I think
Yeah.
as Diablo 4 goes on, you're going to find more and more cartoonish skins coming into the store. As they start running out of ideas for Dark World skins, you're going to end up getting more fucking... You'll probably get a line of Diablo 3 skins or fucking something for it.
Look, I don't mind if they want to sell people some skins that look like that, but like the core game doesn't. And that makes me happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The point is, though, talking of skins,
Segway.
they're a bit expensive.
Fucking oath they are.
Oh,
So
fuck
in
yes.
Australia, I will admit this isn't AUD dollars, and we get screwed by exchange rates. To buy the thing that everyone's been railing about is that there are these complete armor sets. You know, the ones that make you look like an undead knight and all kinds of crazy shit like that. They cost 2,500 fake money.
Diablo bucks.
Because, of course, there's a fake currency in this one. It's called Platinum, but who fucking cares? It's Diablo Fun Bucks.
Yeah.
It really. I won't call it,
It
fun
costs-
bucks. Sadness currency. That's how it works.
Could have at least been
Um,
Diablo doubloons or something.
Ha! Yes.
Why was it not
Diabloons.
like blood
Yeah.
gems or something?
Tie it into the world a little. Just
know, right?
even gold.
Well, especially because they had... Yeah. But, yeah, it's too easy to make gold in the game. So,
Yeah.
You know, can't do that. So they decided that that's how much these skins were going to cost, and to purchase the smallest pack of fake Fun Bucks that would allow you to purchase the skin is $37.45. Which is a bit shit for a skin. And that is actually for 2,800 Fun Bucks, so you can't even spend it all.
No.
The cheapest way we could figure out that you could spend all of your Fun Bucks was actually if you spend $44, I think it was 90 cents, which got you a $500 pack and the $2,800 pack, because that would allow you to buy a $2,500 skin and an $800 skin.
Yeah.
And that's,
Even then, you'd still kind of have to, like... you'd still have some left over, I think?
No, that's an exact clear out.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Well, that's an exact clear out, but you're sort of gonna have to want those fucking skins, because if you want anything else, you're a SOL. Like, you got nothing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
At the same time, it is just skins, and I'm generally okay with skin shops because I don't have to
Yeah.
interact with them. They're not selling
Yeah.
power; they're just selling visuals.
And they're just straight out
Cosmetic
selling
shops are fine.
skins. They're not selling fucking loot boxes for skins. They're not. There's no fucking gambling mechanic there. You want a skin? Buy the skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be pricey, but if you're gonna do one of these sort of shops, I
Yeah,
respect
fucking
that.
oath.
Be honest about what you are, and I'm not
Yeah.
going to be that pissed. It's why I don't rail against like Genshin Impact for being a gotcha game. The game doesn't pretend it
Yeah.
isn't.
Yeah, no, it's quite open about what it is.
Yeah, and like they've already said that there's a battle pass coming for Diablo 4, and it doesn't actually start until the end of next month, end of July. So you've got a whole month to actually play the game as it's meant to be before you start fucking grinding for fucking seasons. Which, excellent. Let me play the game before I start focusing on fucking
absolutely
just
on
the
board.
grind.
Yeah.
But like, I
Now
was gonna say
we gave
the-
her.
the bit of controversy about the fucking race for the level 100 fucking hardcore characters. I just want to mention that because god fucking damn, like
Go, man! This is so good.
there's been, so Blizzard said the first 100 people, no, first 1,000 people that reach level 100 in their hardcore mode with a character were going to get their name added to a statue within the game. So 1,000 people, that's going to be quite a fucking list. And there was quite a fucking rush for it on Twitch and everywhere. Like, I need to be in this. And all the way up the fucking race, there's been glitches and bugs that have just straight out wiped characters. So people like playing through a game, they get to level fucking 80, 90, right the way towards the end, and they get a lose connection. By the time they can log back in, because the character is still standing within the fucking world in the server, the character's dead. 9 times out of 10 is dead. And so that's their entire fucking run gone. Anyway, they go through this whole fucking thing, and a bloke wins. He's the first bloke to get to 100. Good on him. Fucking excellent. Name on the statue. Good fucking luck to him. 2 days later, he's reached 100. He's out grinding trash mobs. Glitch in the server. Drops. And he dies. His level 100 character with all of his loot to a single fucking vampire bat. Like the trash of trash mobs.
That's a low
like,
tier enemy. Yeah.
He was interviewed because it happened live on stream when he died, and they asked him like you can start another character, like we can boost you to 100, we'll get you back up there. He goes, that's not the fucking point. It's the gear that I collected on the way. Like that's the fucking loss, not the time, not anything else. A lot of that I can't get back again. That was fucking unique drops. They're gone. Like God fucking damn, that would piss me off. There's a reason I don't play hardcore. Like I'm fairly hard to get angry. I don't get angry like that very much, but that would fucking tick me.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, absolutely. Like that is just, even if they cloned the account back to what it was, that's still
they can't.
Shit
the whole
off.
point is that it doesn't, like, once your character dies in hardcore, the game deletes it. It's not on a server.
Yeah.
There's no cloud backup. Like, that's what you get for playing the game that way. But yeah, fuck me, that'd drive me up the wall.
Now, here's the question. Does he submit it to their other contest?
Or if he does it, oh, that'd be gold.
Yes. Oh.
But
could he get his name twice?
They have a contest running currently where you need to submit your death to their Twitter for the potential to have your eulogy read out by Megan Fox.
In a skimpy corset.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like...
That... Why? Like... Why? Just in general.
It's just,
I don't know.
It does take you back to, like, the 80s and early 90s of sex sells video games.
Yeah.
Like,
it's so strange. Why Megan Fox, of all people, though? Like... I honestly thought she'd given up on everything. I haven't seen her on anything in years.
I don't know. I really don't know.
I don't remember the last thing I saw her in.
The last thing I remember her in was Transformers.
Yeah.
It was a horrible movie. Like,
Off the top, mate, that'd be the last thing she was in.
Yeah.
But, yeah, there's like a whole script where she'll go through and either say how heroic or how much of a chump you were. And, like, if that's not for fucking a certain type of individual out there that's like, she said my name, oh my god, she said my name.
Yeah. It's like, how can we
Senpai
get
has
the
noticed
Sims
it.
in on this?
Oh yeah.
It's so dumb. Like, I really honestly thought we'd gotten away from this fucking shit.
Yeah. Honestly, I want to know, like, how much they're paying her and how bad of a time she's having if she's taking that money. Like...
It's either an awful lot or she's doing real bad.
Yeah. Possibly both. Like...
How does this get past me too? I thought they stopped all of this.
Yeah. It's odd. I thought they'd finally got moved past the... Then again, it is Blizzard, and they are not exactly well known for being... equal opportunity in ways.
Yeah.
Like...
It's equal opportunity harassment.
It's pretty dumb.
They're willing to harass
Oh, yeah,
everyone.
you're not wrong. Yeah.
If you listen to their staff.
Yeah, no, we probably should jump to a different thing because I'm guaranteeing they'll send that one little vampire bat after us.
Yeah, but the next thing's just going to keep us angry because it's, well, it's probably
When
no,
aren't
actually,
we
it probably
angry?
won't.
That's the question.
It probably won't. No, this one will probably actually make us very happy in that sort of Schadenfreude way.
I'm keen.
Because basically, EA a couple of years ago decided they wanted to go in pretty hard on NFTs. It's all
Words.
continue to be terrible at words on this
Technically,
audio
you
podcast.
weren't bad at words there. You were bad at letters.
Fair.
Yeah.
So EA signed a bunch of contracts to add NFTs to FIFA and Madden.
Yeah.
Those contracts are still in effect, and they're coming to fruition in the middle of basically everyone universally accepting they're pretty shit,
Yeah.
right?
Basically, everyone has all the companies that were going headlong into it, I realized, oh fuck, this is a scam.
Yeah.
Shit.
I think the only one that hasn't and is still going hard is Squeenix.
That's because I swear one of the guys running that place has to be a crypto bro or an NFT guy.
He's already the head of Square Enix was like hard up for fucking NFTs. Like,
yeah.
God fucking
like, they
damn.
replaced the guy with this guy because he was, like, so much more harder up.
Yeah, this was just slightly hard up for NFTs. He's got a semi-stellar full fucking boner.
Yeah, like, Square Enix will not take those. You'd have to pry them from their cold dead grasp to get rid of NFTs from them.
But, point is, NFTs are coming to FIFA and Madden. And it seems like EA really doesn't want to. Weird. The company that is EA, the monolithic pile of douchebags who take every decent company they buy out the back and shoot them.
Yeah.
Fucked around and now they're finding out.
I am more than happy to watch EA flounder. Like, in the end, it'll do nothing to them. They'll just recoup the loss and move on. But it'll inconvenience them, which I am more than happy to laugh at.
I am curious, like, these are only the second actual NFTs to make it into a large-scale commercial game. Sure that it was Ubisoft with Breakpoint. With their failed attempt that they then come out and said, no, it didn't fail, it was just an experiment. We weren't actually doing anything.
I love that that's what they're trying to say. Oh, no, it didn't fail, it's an experiment. Like, experiments can still fail,
yeah,
guys.
Just,
they work.
You can say it didn't work when we're not doing it anymore. Like, you can say that. Yeah. It's alright.
There is nothing wrong with saying a thing didn't work. Like, it's like, that fucked up, that was a mistake. We won't do that again. Like, neat, you're learning. If you're going to tell me instead, no, we were just playing around. It was a joke, bro. It's a joke. Like, no.
So, for this, the EA Sports, the Nike Virtual Studios and EA Sports announced a new partnership aimed at enhancing and personalizing the virtual sports experience for fans all over the world. This collaboration brings two of the biggest names in sports and entertainment and will lead to all new ways for members of Dot Swoosh, Nike's new digital community experience, and EA Sports fans to express their personal style through play. That was their big pitch for it back in 2021.
Yeah.
And since then, with everyone saying, this is fucking bullshit, both companies have said, we really don't want to do this anymore. But it was
already locked in those contracts.
Already committed. So, no pulling
they'd already
out.
signed it.
So, yeah.
Like, suck it
this is the equivalent of watching a mega rich person fall down a flight of stairs. Hilarious, but you know they're going to get the best medical treatment and be up and running within days.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure... No, this feels so much more like the rich person dropping their sandwich and then complaining while the butler cleans it up and makes another.
Yeah, that's true. With EA, the mega rich is just... We'll just buy another sandwich house.
Pretty much. This FIFA's broken. How long ago did we release the last one? Can we just pump another one out? Just put another number. Put a 0.5. We'll do that. Release this FIFA just 0.5 without the NFT.
Oh, no, dude. What was it? The Legends games? I think it is.
Which one?
They have a series of games that come out that are the last year's one again.
Really?
Yeah.
And they're getting away with people are buying this?
It's soccer people. Soccer people are weird.
That explains it. It's gonna sound horrible, but I don't trust anyone who plays exclusively sports games.
No.
I don't know why. It's an ick. It's just like, nope, don't trust.
Save your money, buy a ball, and go play the game. It'll be better for you.
Pretty much. Like, I don't play sports games because I'm a nerd. Going outside when the sun is bad. I'm conditioned not to like sports. Why would I play a sports game?
Sports ball are good. Like, I played football when I was in high school. I enjoyed it. I'm not going to fucking do it now. I'm definitely not going to play a fucking football game.
It's called FIFA Legacy, and it's the previous year's game again.
But why?
Same price? Like,
no, because the previous year's game has now dropped $50, and so the legacy one comes back at full price. Yeah,
makes sense. No, it'll be all of the DLC. It'll just be a bunch of new jerseys.
No, it comes with 3 loot boxes.
So like,
Yeah. Actually, that reminds me. Who wants to tell the sports bros that when they dress up in a jersey of their favorite player, they're technically cosplaying? Because we cop some shit for cosplayers. It's like, have you ever been to a footy match? That's technically all you're doing.
Does that mean kicking the ball in the backyard or playing football on a weekend is LARPing?
Yes. If you are dressed in the jersey and, you know, what kids are doing is LARPing. It's like, I'm Messi, and they're running around doing stuff. That's LARPing, definitely.
okay, I found a copy of the newest FIFA Legacy game.
Is it more expensive than the original?
I don't know. I'd have to look that up. But how much do you think it costs? This is EB prices.
Too much.
EB, I'm gonna assume 75.
Too high. It's only $60.
Only.
But it's $60 for last year's copy of FIFA.
Or, in that same EB store, you could go to the used bin and pick up any one of 50 copies.
Is that
for $20?
$60 American dollars or 60 euro? Because that'll still be $100 Australian.
No, that's 60 Australian. This is from EB.
$60 dues. That means what, like 40 American?
Some shit like that.
Yeah.
Still too fucking much.
Yes.
Actual FIFA 23 is $100 here. Because, you know.
It's only 100. I'm surprised I haven't hit the 100.
Well, that's the base edition, and then there's all the upper editions where.
Oh yeah.
And you
That's
also
no
get an
special
NFT of shoes.
Yeah.
That-
God, I swear I am nostalgic for the time when there were no like special editions or like legacy
Just the game
editions.
came
Like,
out.
Just give me the game.
Or if there was like a special edition, it just came with like a metal case or something physical.
Yeah.
The game itself was the same.
I miss the art
Steel
books.
books were great.
Yeah, like the art books are amazing. I miss them.
Yeah.
That was the only reason I'd buy those things. I wanted the art book and the metal tin.
That's the same as like
God.
in-case booklets, like the instruction booklets.
Yeah.
Holy fuck! I've still got like a stack of the old N64 booklets here somewhere, and Jesus, I love them.
Yeah.
I have like tubs and tubs
Yeah.
of games in box.
Yeah.
It's a little insane. I really like a huge bit of me knows I need to get rid of it. It's some fucking hoarder shit.
Yeah. Ah, come on. We're just a different breed of dragon. All we do is we hoard gaming shit and 3D printed stuff. Like, we are the lowest trash tier of dragon. Like, I have gold. It's like, oh, I have silver. It's like, we're like, I have collectibles. Like, yes, very nice. Please leave.
Speaking of games, though,
We do that a lot.
fucking Capcom decided to sneak De Nouveau in a week
Oh, yeah,
before
fuck.
its
Last
launch.
minute, like gone through the whole fucking marketing thing, pre-orders the lot, and then the last minute snuck it in. I don't even think like it was just a change to the content update. They never stated that De Nouveau was going to be on it.
Yeah.
That's fucking sneaky.
It was someone had to go through, like, stuff and find it, essentially.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, they put this in. But
That is someone at Capcom knowing that it would be bad press
yeah.
to have De Nouveau, but wanting it
Yeah.
anyway.
I would not be surprised if De Nouveau's, like, marketing team at this point tells people not to advertise it. Like,
Oh, I would.
yeah, it's like, oh yeah, by the way, don't tell anyone that you're using De Nouveau. Like, I'm guaranteeing at least one person is wised onto that. Like, yeah, don't say anything, people won't buy it.
How did De Nouveau keep getting like? Why do developers keep fucking using it? Like, they know straight
don't
out
know,
that
man.
everyone
Yeah.
in the community fucking hates it. I'm surprised De Nouveau haven't just changed the company name. We're not De Nouveau.
Yeah.
No, there's no De Nouveau on this game. It's now anti-piracy. Like,
Novo.
Yeah,
don't Novo.
just reverse it, like Alucard this shit. We're not Dracula, we're Alucard, it's fine.
It's with too much data that shows that one, it barely functions.
Yeah.
It's something like a 2 week to 1 month before piracy cracks are done.
Yeah.
So that's like, yeah, okay, that is your your first week critical milestone. But like,
the
come on,
people that are
that's-
going to pirate it
I've
aren't
waited
going to
longer
buy
for
it
movies.
in the first fucking week anyway.
Yeah.
So-
It's also the fact that it's like most people tend to, ever since we started getting fucked by big developers, people tend not to buy first week if they can avoid it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like, you're holding on to a metric that is no longer valid in our current age. Like, it's like whenever a TV show is cancelled because people weren't watching it on this specific time or like, on the streaming services. Like, they're still watching it just over a period of time. It's not a failure. It still made money.
Yeah. Or
It's like, no, we'll cancel it. Like, fuck yeah.
like so many people rewatch shows later on. Like, put them in fucking
Yeah.
back catalogue. Jesus. But
I go through like every other year. I end up watching all of Stargate again.
oh yeah,
Like,
such a good
it's a
background show.
great series.
Also,
Yeah.
the thing is, though, a lot of those shows succeeded, went through all the thing, and they critically hit syndication.
Yeah.
And that's where the money starts like being recurrent for those creators.
Yeah.
A lot of TV networks, they don't like syndication.
No, they do not.
Unless they made their money first, they're not ever going to let that hit enough seasons or episodes to get syndicated.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
But like De Novo, even if it was like only on a game for 6 months and then the devs just dropped it, like you'd probably see an uptick in sales at the 6 month marker. I know people that if it says De Novo, just all right, I've lost all interest, not playing that anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
the three of us
Yeah.
here.
Like I was never going to play Street Fighter 6 anyway. It's not an arcade.
Yeah,
I'm not,
same.
I can't
Yeah.
just put a
It's
coin
not
in
our
and play
jam.
it. So
Yeah.
yeah, not the game for me. But
At this
there's so many
point-
other games out there that they've tried to do this kind of shit with that I did want to play.
Yeah. Honestly, they're never going to stop piracy happening. This De Novo just makes it slightly harder for a week. Like, at this point, just release the game without it.
The other strike to Tenuvo is the demonstrably large amount of data that says it kills performance
Yeah.
of the product.
Yeah, it slows everything down.
Why are you literally going, this will save us a few sales, but will guarantee shittier performance of
Yeah.
our product?
Basically, you're saying, no one can pirate this for like a month, but at the same time, in that month, we are going to have some shitty fucking reviews. But I think they just want to mark it off. Oh no, it's just like, release jitters. We'll patch it. It's like, no, we know what
The
you're
patch
doing.
is removed
Yeah.
Tenuvo.
Yeah, that's pretty much all it does.
Like
We have improved performance by 100% by
after
removing
all
this trash.
after all the games that have come out in the last few years, like that have been fucking terrible at fucking launch without De Novo. Like if you had De Novo on top of it, you may as well have not fucking released your product.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
fuck. Like that would just kill it. Actually, no. If you had De Novo, it might slow down the processor enough that it could actually render half the shit.
I don't know
games.
if Redfall had De Novo, it may have actually helped it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
nothing could help Redfall. Let's be honest.
Although we did start to hear a bit about the development effect of that, and that was pretty
Yeah.
fucked.
What happened there?
So Jason Schreier of Bloomberg did his thing, like he did for BioWare. Yeah, apparently it was essentially some massive development hell. People didn't know what they were doing. Something like 70% of the staff
Of their
left.
senior staff, like
Yeah.
veteran staff,
Yeah.
the ones that all worked on or their higher, more,
Prey and Dishonored.
all gone.
When your like
They all-
key players leave, that's when you know you're fucked.
And then, Microsoft swoops in and starts footing the bill on it. But they didn't want to announce the product.
Yeah.
So they weren't allowed to advertise for, designers for an online co-op experience.
Yeah.
Because they didn't want it coming out in, like LinkedIn
Yeah.
profiles and shit like that of people looking for
The
employees.
cyber sleuths will have found it pretty quick.
Yeah, and they didn't want that to happen, so they couldn't advertise for the kind of people they actually wanted. The only people who were applying to work at Arcane were people who liked Arcane stuff
Yeah.
and wanted to make the next Dishonored.
Yeah.
Not Redfall.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So the thing was basically dead in
And
the
they
water.
were
Yeah.
actually hoping that Microsoft would cancel it.
Yeah,
At that point, bite the bullet and cancel it yourself. It's better that than
Microsoft didn't want to.
Yeah, no, it's like I understand, like, we've sunk money into this, but at the same time, if you release an inferior product, no one's going to trust you again. Like, I love
And that's the
Arcane,
problem.
but I am now tainted by Redfall and everything else
Yeah.
that's coming. I was like, I don't trust your marketing team now. I don't trust you're going to make a good game. You're just going to shell some bullshit out and work off your name because you think it's going to get you money.
And of course now, because of this, and then of course everyone, started to go over the whole company with a fine-tooth comb. Now we know that 70% of the people who made the Magic are gone.
Yep.
Is it even Arcane?
Nope.
But the same thing happened with DICE when they were working in from Battlefield 1 to Battlefield 2, like the World War 1 and World War 2 setting.
Yeah.
They lost 80% of their veteran devs that helped build this current DICE engine or the Frostbite engine. And so when it came to 2042, they had fuck all people doing it. And which is part of the reason why 2042 was so shit when it fucking launched. And now they've spent so much time fixing it. And now it's actually pretty good. I don't know what they can do to Redfall to actually make that pretty good. Good fucking luck to them.
They
They
can't.
can't.
But
That's at its bones broken.
Yeah. Like, it has cancer in the bones. It's bugging. It's not coming back.
But the same thing, like, it happened at DICE, it happened at BioWare. Like, people, a lot of the staff kind of said there is no BioWare magic anymore. Like, we don't know.
Well, that's the thing. Like, it's part of the life cycle of a studio.
Yeah.
Because it starts off, a studio is newly formed with a bunch of people who have escaped a shitty studio, make something that is amazing and new and interesting, and then they get money, and then they make another game. They keep going, but eventually that money becomes the all-pursuant thing. It's like, we want more profits, and then someone bigger, like Microsoft, gets involved. It's like, bring us more money. It's like, okay, we'll do that. And they push their people harder. They, force golding time back onto people, and then people get sick of it and leave. Like, they start chasing the cash flow, it becomes a toxic work environment again, and they shuffle off and make another company.
Rinse, repeat.
Like, yeah. Like, in some ways, it keeps
I
the
do like
industry
when that. I like when that final step happens, that leave and make a new company, because you usually get a really good game out of it.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, it ends up getting some ingenuity and some creativity.
The-
out of it. But at the same time, it sucks that these
I
guys.
hate
have
that it
just
gets
slaved-
that far. To
I was
have that
really
happen.
hopeful for one of those companies. The mob making Arc Raiders is all the ex-DICE devs. And I fucking love the Battlefield thing. And the first trailer of that was like, holy fuck, this actually looks pretty cool. Like, there's alien robots coming down, you're blowing shit up, it's awesome. It was meant to be a squad-based fucking multiplayer game. Great. And the last update is it's now an extraction shooter. So, oh, okay, well, there goes the interest.
Yeah.
I'm still not okay that Marathon's a looter extractor.
Yeah. No, that's...
It's going to go on my nice big board of things that I'm not okay with that I will not shut up about.
This board is getting bigger for
Fuck
all of us, I think.
Overwatch, Battleborn was
Fuck
better.
it.
Yeah.
Here. I'll attend those fucking meetings. Don't you worry about it. I'm there for that.
Yeah. This is why we have a podcast. This is the meeting. It's just the three of us like, yay! We hate all the same things.
But seriously, like, come on. Like, I know I've said it a couple times in this fucking podcast.
Yeah.
Marathon was a single-player narrative and got insane by the third game.
Yeah.
Also, banging soundtrack. Honestly, you want to hear the best fucking opener for an old 90s shooter? Go look up the opening theme song to Marathon 2.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
There were some good banger tunes back then.
So, why a looter extractor? It has nothing to do with Marathon.
Like, that's the thing. That's when you know, when they change the core of a game, it's like, you have lost a bunch of substantial people, haven't you? And this is now just some guy who has not played the original games, is now running the team. It's like, this is the current thing that everyone likes. We're going to make that now. It's like, no,
They could have
make your product.
They could have just added a Battle Royale extraction shooter into Destiny 2 and just called it the next update.
Yeah. Or even...
They could have called it anything, because I will admit, the trailer's very
Oh,
slick.
yeah, fucking oath.
It looks
It
really
looks
cool.
awesome. Like, awesome art style. The world looks like, oh my god, like, this looks so shiny.
Yeah.
I want to do stuff. And then, okay, extraction shooter.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, I know they couldn't do it, well, probably couldn't do it, because they probably don't have the rights to the track anymore, but, like, if you just started with a bunch of random shit, and then you just dropped the theme song to Marathon,
Oh, fuck yeah.
like, that would have been a fucking trailer. Not that. That is an advertisement for a completely other game, not Marathon.
It feels like
Sorry.
they've made a different game and slapped Marathon on top of it. It's weird.
Yeah. They didn't think they could sell it without a brand name.
Yeah. Like, it happens
Anyway.
a lot, unfortunately. It's
Yeah, it really does.
it's a thing. I swear, I don't think we've had an actual Sonic game in God knows how long, because they're not Sonic games. They're just different things that throw on top.
That one that they made all the fans make.
Oh, the fan-made one that was picked up by Sega.
The one, the one where Sega actually went and found fan creators and went, make a game.
That's
Sonic
right, yeah, that was
Mania,
the...
I want to say.
God, I can't remember.
Mania,
Yeah, Mania.
That's the one.
That was it. Sonic Mania.
Yeah.
That was the one where they got a bunch of really well-known and liked fans who make fan content, fan levels for Sonic, and went, make a game.
Yeah. That would have been... Like, that worked.
And guess what? It was
Yeah,
great.
fucking oath.
Not like... Yeah, this time he wasn't turning into a fucking hedgehog. It's like, yay, neat, good times.
Or whatever the fuck was happening in Unleashed. Not Unleashed. What was the new one?
Who the fuck knows?
Ooh.
But it
God knows. All I know is at least like 2 of them now. He has had weird relationships with human women.
without
Like,
without making a fucking Temple Run style game, it's sort of gonna be hard making a Sonic game. It's just hold right and jump sometimes.
yeah,
It's really not, though, because, like, that really is the core of Sonic, and
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah.
The problem I find is to keep being like, let's put it in the third dimension.
Yeah.
No.
stop it.
This is a
Mario
2D
worked
franchise.
when it went to fucking 3D simply because the team that made fucking Mario 64. Sonic does not.
Yeah.
It's just hold right and jump.
Yeah. I
Sonic
think
3D
even if
was
you-
shit. Like, that thing was just a dumpster fire.
Even if you had the right team, you couldn't. I don't think Sonic
No.
works because Sonic is about
Yeah.
speed.
Yeah,
And the 2D plane restriction is about enough information that a player can keep up and go
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah.
And enjoy the thrill of the speed. Once you add that third dimension where you can clip a wall or a tree or something, it really fucks up the rhythm.
yeah.
They
Once you
have
start
had
adding
some-
hitboxes in, no.
Once they've had some okay 3D games. I'm not going to
Yeah.
pretend they haven't, but none of them ever hit right as far as I'm concerned. The 2D ones, they kill it.
Yeah.
They kill
Yeah.
it almost every time.
Sonic should be just a roller coaster. You go fast as quick as you can,
Oh, fuck yeah.
and eventually you catch up. And oh my god, that was so much fun! It's done. Not.
It's
It's
one of those
gone
things
fast.
as
I've clipped the
well.
thing. Where am I at? Where
Yeah.
am I facing? Oh shit! What did I hit?
At most, Sonic should go 2.5D.
Yes.
That's it. No further.
Use 3D assets to make a 2D game. That works. That's fine.
You can move into the background and foreground
Yeah.
a little bit. That's fine. But it's a perspective
Yeah.
lock. It
Yeah.
doesn't need
You've
to go
pretty much just
third.
got 3 planes to move on. You can't turn left.
And every time
Yeah.
people are like,
yeah,
oh,
there's no
you
actual
can't do
depth to
that.
it. It's just
It won't work.
row 1, 2, or 3.
My
They've
favorite thing
always
is-
gone right fast.
Yeah, my favorite thing is everyone was like, oh, it doesn't work. Like, Paper Mario did it fine. Like, you can do a side-scroller game and make it new. It's fine. You can do these things. Just play
Well,
with
it's
it.
already been shown that it does
But
work.
keep the soul.
Like Sonic Mania was fucking probably the best Sonic
Yeah.
game in a very
Yeah.
fucking long time. It can be done well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
I think it's like the
Frontiers,
original
that's-
set of Sonic. I think it's the original set of Sonic games. 1, 2, 3, 3, and Knuckles.
Yeah.
Probably
fuckles, here
Sonic
comes Knuckles.
Generations wasn't a bad game. They
Generations
kind of
was
mixed the-
right before they did the 3D one, I think, and that's where it was.
No,
starting
that
to
was
get
well after the 3D one.
weird. Which one's Generations?
DX and Generations was the one where they brought back 2D Sonic and had him interact with 3D Sonic.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was the weird hybrid thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that one was kind of interesting. It was more nostalgia bait than anything
Oh,
else. And then Mania was just like, you get it, Sega. This is how you do it.
Yeah.
Keep going. And then they didn't do another one.
Yeah, because that would be admitting they were wrong, and we all know that.
They admitted they were wrong when they got the fans to make it.
No. That was an experiment. Bastards. But, like, back with the whole Luda Shooter thing, I don't understand why a game has to be just that.
Looter shooters
Like,
are fine.
do you- like-
the extraction shooters I have
Yeah.
issue with.
Like, extraction
Yeah.
shooters and that kind of stuff. Like, why not just make that a game mode for multiplayer?
Like
Make your, like, your
It is.
full, like, single player campaign, and then have that shit
The
in the
Division.
background.
The
It
Division
doesn't
does
need
exactly
to be
that.
the front.
It's
Yeah.
The Division's the one where most people know it from because of the
Yeah.
Dark Zone.
Yeah.
and they've done it fucking well in that. And there's meant to be a free to play Heartland coming out, Division Heartland, where it's pretty much PvE. You've run out to grab resources, but if you actually want anything meaningful to collect, you have to do PvP. And that's
Yeah.
where everyone's gone, why? I sort of like that I can just do PvE missions.
Yeah.
Shit.
Like, it's one of those things because it happened. I swear it was like the arena shooters and that kind of stuff are the ones that kicked it all off, like the Last Man Standing Fortnite
Battle
stuff.
Royales.
Where Battle Royale, where that started becoming just that's all the game was. There is no other game. It's like, no, we used to have like games where the zombie mode was the additional thing. And that kind of
Literally,
stuff works.
Fortnite was a single-player tower defense game, and it was fucking awesome. I played a lot of that. It was fucking brilliant. Yeah. And then they decided to add the multiplayer battle royale onto it, and then it went fucking gangbusters, and they just completely abandoned the actual campaign.
Yeah.
Look, I can't hate on Epic too hard for that because it really did fucking blow up.
It did, yeah.
Yeah, it was that.
But then, like, everyone has then copied
it. Fucking went nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The issue I have is the fact that it's
Battlegrounds primed the pump, and
everyone else ran.
Fortnite was there with the bucket.
Yeah. But it's one of those things where it's like, I don't like what's happened, what came after. I can't fault them for what they did, because that was just perfect storm. But everyone else after that has gone, just Battle Royale? We can get away with making a game at full price that is just one game mode?
Yeah.
Fuck yes, we'll do that. We don't need to worry about story or lore. Slap a skin on top, we're done. It's like, no, that is lazy, and I don't like it.
But the same
It's
thing,
annoying.
that's why sort of Apex and Warzone have gone big, because they're free to play. If you want extra shit, then you got to buy in. But free to play. So at least they're not fucking selling it.
Free.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Well, that's the thing. That's the Looter Extractor games aren't free.
No.
Most of the ones that I know that exist
Tarkov's
right
the
now
biggest
are
one.
pay.
I
Yeah,
forgot
that one
about
is
that.
free.
But,
And I would argue the biggest one's probably Hunt Showdown.
Okay.
oh, yeah.
It's been around for way longer and still getting updates.
I keep forgetting about that one.
I forgot
but
that was
I
so
can.
annoying.
Tarkov pops into my head, but I forget about fucking Hunt Showdown.
Yeah.
It was kind of the one that, to me, broke that out of Division.
Yeah.
And went, people do that? And I get kind of the mentality from a game developer standpoint. You have to put minimum effort in to create an engaging setup. Because the whole setup is these people are going to enter the map, and at some point, they're going to shoot each other.
Yeah.
So all we have to do is design a map where they can do that, and add a little bit of PvE to move them around. And that's it.
Yeah.
It's so easy.
There was a statistic brought out for Hunt Showdown that I think it was 40% of all players either have or 40% of all players have either shot someone or haven't even shot at another human player. Like, there's a fairly large percentage of it that don't interact with other people. They're only there to fuck around in the PvE world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's...
Which should be fine. Like, that's
It's
what I
one
like
of those
doing.
things where, like, other devs learnt the wrong lesson.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it was the
And-
devs. I think it was more the people above them who saw the dollar signs and just went for it.
Well, that's the thing. Like, Hunt Showdown isn't that heavily monetized. They have a buy-in price of about $40.
Yeah.
So they're not nickel and diming every play. I haven't played it. It's not my thing. So, don't jump at me if it turns out it's actually massively monetized out the arse once you get in.
Nah, get him!
But I've never heard of, like, look at the new monetized bullshit from Hunt.
Yeah.
Whereas, you hear about the next monetized bullshit from Apex Legends every time.
and
Pretty
Warzone and fucking everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's... Gaming has unfortunately become just that weird one where it's like, oh, you're giving us money now. It's like, yeah, but we want to get something in return for this money, guys.
Yeah.
Please.
It seems that now I think I said it last week as well. If it's free, you're the product.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
So now, instead of creating a whole game, they're just creating the minimum and then going, PvP is the game mode.
Yeah.
So you're the product. If you're not here, then there's nothing for that other guy to shoot.
Pretty much. Like, it's...
Instead of creating cool AI and an engaging campaign or
Like,
just good bots. I mean, I used to play Unreal Tournament all the time with the bots. They were great.
yeah. They were good fun.
Like,
Can't do that anymore.
I can understand why they do it. It's essentially for them the cheapest way possible for making more money.
yeah.
Like, I get it.
Oh, yeah,
like
absolutely.
the business brain goes, that makes sense. But it's not sustainable in the long run.
No.
it's not.
Like, especially with the current ADHD like mentality of most of our generation, it's like, I'm done now, I'm bored, I'm finding
It's the same as
something new, I
like
must change
how
to
many of
that.
those fucking battle royales and extraction shooters have completely failed. Like Ubisoft have done a couple of them. That Hyperscape,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like if it doesn't ping immediately, it's dead. Like it's not
Yeah.
going to get a chance.
And it could ping immediately if it gets picked up on Twitch, but Twitch's whole thing is what's
Yeah.
new.
Yeah.
What's the new hotness?
You might get
So
like
you
a
might-
month. Maybe.
Yeah. But then how many of that is just people watching a cool person do it versus
Yeah.
playing it?
Yeah.
Like, I watch a lot of Soviet Womble.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll see what
I
game
love
he's playing and be like, that looks sick. I really want to play that. And then I'll remember the reason I think that is because he's having a good time
Yeah.
with his
Yeah.
friends.
Pretty much.
I'm not going to have that experience.
Yeah, I've thought
Yeah.
the same thing. You go, Arma 3 looks so good, and then I've tried playing. It's like I'm really not having a good time here. I can't see any cut. I'm getting shot from the next hill
Also-
over.
Yeah.
He does also cut out a lot of the, and we're trekking through the
Yeah.
jungle.
Yeah. His are very snappy and heavily edited, which is good.
I mean, I've watched some of his Twitch VODs, and yeah, there's
Yeah.
a lot of walking around, not really doing a lot of anything.
Yeah, you can't keep up that kind of level of like energy that long. Like, you, every time that's watching stuff on YouTube for Twitch streamers or anything else, it's all heavily edited. Watching them on
Yeah.
Twitch, and there's that ebb and flow where it's like, oh, we're gonna get quiet for a bit. Oh shit, I need to talk, and then go back into it. But yeah, it's
But
just-
even then, like, the opinion I may generate off a game isn't correct.
yeah,
It's this person's experience, not indicative of what I would
Yeah.
experience. And that could kill your game just as
Absolutely.
easily.
oh yeah. If you get a entertaining enough streamer into a game instantly, and then everyone jumps into it and then hates their personal experience, that's just as devastating to a game. Like,
I mean, quite honestly, I'm surprised Fall Guys is still a thing.
yeah, same actually.
But like Ubisoft having another crack at getting into almost Valorant shooter kind of fucking game with X Defiant, where they've just pulled characters from
yeah.
a whole stack of Ubisoft games and then jammed them in together, and that's your fucking game. And I played the
a
beta.
fighting game?
Just some shake and bake
pretty much.
gaming.
And I played the beta.
So they've
of it,
just
and
made
it
Smash Brothers for their system.
FPS, yeah. But it doesn't, or to me, it doesn't work. There were quite a few people that apparently really enjoyed it. They got good feedback from their fucking beta, apparently, and they're continuing with development. It annoyed
The
me.
issue I
It's-
find with any public beta is you're only going to get people who are in the echo chamber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to get someone who is on the fence of this. You're going to get someone who is keen to play this game, and they're not going to have the opinion you want.
No.
The reason professional QAs do so well with making a job go a game better is they fucking hate their job. They hate playing the same level over and over
I've
again. They will
never met a
find those
QA
bugs out
person.
of spite. Like,
Never met a single QA person who likes
No.
this.
exactly. I've never met a single person. Oh yeah, I played the most recent My Little Pony game over and over and over and over again.
And it's not even.
How'd you like it? Oh, I
It's
loved
not
it.
even. I played the game over. I played this one section of one level over and over and over, trying to break this fucking piece of shit.
Yeah. Eventually, like, that's why I'm so annoyed that the QA has become more, like, outsourced to the public. A professional QA person knows what they're doing and will be like, ha! I found an error, and go back to a specific dev and laugh at them. Like, it's half the fun. It becomes, that's how they get through a day. They find a bug and spitefully go back and, I have found a thing. Here's 3 pages on your mistake.
Yeah.
And then they fix it. Shame is a wonderful way of motivating people. It's annoying, but it
The
works.
problem is now when they release a beta, which the game's still in fucking development, the shame is
Yeah.
the entire company, not just you need to fix this. It's just like this game is shit. This game is shit. This game is shit until it gets fucking buried.
And it's not even good feedback because
No.
like it's like working in IT with the public. Anytime it's like, oh, it's broken. All right, cool. What's broken? It's broken. Fix it. Like, what the fuck is broken? Tell me what's
What
wrong.
did you do when it broke?
Public don't know how to do this. Yeah. It's like, oh, I don't know. I was doing stuff.
Well-
like, what dumb stuff were you doing?
Well,
man?
I was tipping my coffee in the top of the computer and it just stopped. It's broken. You need to fix it. It's like, God fucking
Yeah.
damn.
the cup holder went back in the machine and spilt all my liquids. Like, there is no... That's a CD tray.
It's
I've
my
had
ham
that exact
slot. It holds
conversation.
my ham.
Given the fact we don't really use CD drives anymore or DVD drives, I kind of wish they had turned into something.
They could have just been cup holders, like just
Yeah. Been great.
yeah. Mix
Like a
mix
3D print
electronics
one.
with fluids. It's awesome.
Yeah. Can't go wrong. Perfect.
I mean, my computer is water cooled.
Ah, exactly. Oh, God. The
Just add a straw
Onset
to
of
the
water
top of that
cooling.
and go for gold.
Actually, how good is alcohol at keeping, like, fluids cold? Because you can just, like,
Very
siphon
good.
it off.
If you can get it cold enough, it won't go solid.
True.
Do we want to hit our last two topics for this episode?
Yeah.
Give
why
them a
not?
crack.
So, couple quickies.
Ooh, little quickies.
One of them... yeah.
It's pronounced quiche.
One of them is that people are pushing for Steam to add a DRM free tag.
I am keen for this. Please. Give me that.
The only thing that makes me go, that's dumb, is because GOG exists. It's
Yeah.
an entire storefront that is that.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
But I've already got a massive fucking library on Steam. And
You can add all your GOG stuff on Steam.
or you can
No, you can't.
Not anymore?
They
you
have-
can add your Steam stuff to
No,
GOG,
they let you-
or you can get GOG to read your Steam library.
And if it has some stuff that is currently within its transfer portfolio, it'll move them across.
Ah.
But it won't take
No.
everything.
Fair. That sucks.
Look, I love GOG, but even then, that'd be a sales.
Yeah, fucking
nightmare.
oath.
You just have people like me with these giant Steam libraries being like, "Give me
Yeah,
every game."
I want all of the things. But I've already got a fucking massive library in one spot. I don't have to load up another fucking launcher.
Yeah.
That's fair. I'm just a big advocate for
No,
GOG
I-
and its ability to have offline
I
installs.
absolutely
Yeah.
agree there.
I'm all for offline installs.
I'd absolutely love
If I
it
ever,
if there
like,
were
lose
no
my
more
Steam
fucking DRMs. If they could just provide an offline installer and be done with it, I'd fucking love that.
Yeah.
But no,
Once
Like, if I
again,
was
we
pushing
pine
the-
for the old days.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. If Steam wanted to just get an easy dub out of me, if it doesn't have DRM, offline install.
Yeah.
There you go.
yeah.
Done. I would actually have to question whether I wanted something on GOG
Yeah.
or Steam. Because currently, if I can buy it on both platforms, I buy it on GOG for that one reason.
Yeah.
To give me my offline installers.
Makes sense.
I'd.
But,
yeah.
you know, it's
But,
also
yeah.
sad that they
Look-
need to add that fucking feature into it. Like,
It's yeah. I get it because like so many companies, it's bullshit.
Yeah.
We don't want Denuvo. We don't want Secure ROM. We kind of don't want anti-cheat because it's really badly designed.
Yeah.
But we want its effect. We want fucking hackers found. Not that it does a great job of that.
Yeah.
Anything that's got anti-cheat still full of fucking
Yep.
hackers. But you know, people want to know whether or not they're going to put up
Yeah.
with that bullshit.
Exactly.
And, yeah.
You won't end up with fucking adding Denuvo fucking a week before fucking release.
Yeah.
I want to know who's responsible for that. Like, someone's going to cop some flack for that one.
Oh yeah, they are.
Just look into them a bit. Did they get any suspicious, like, amounts of money into their accounts recently? You know, just...
And our last story for the for this episode, nice feel good. Well, depends on your opinion on feel good. A man held up and robbed a store with a duck hunt zapper.
You got to imagine, like, when the coppers turned up to arrest this bloke, there was a little dog in the window. Like,
fucking hope it was. But, oh, God, like, the balls on this guy to attempt it, fair play, but can you imagine being the poor person who handed over the cash for it?
Oh yeah, once you find out that's what it was,
No, but-
Yeah.
oh your workmates aren't going to let you forget.
Even
that.
if it's like, it's the customary thing of most places, if someone comes in with a weapon, you give them the fucking money. That's what insurance is for. But, like, even after that, it's like, turns out it was actually just a duck hunt gun. Like, oh, fuck.
it's like they may as well have just said he had his finger in his pocket shaped like a gun. It's like, give me all the money. Like,
The question is, like, did it have the cord
Yeah.
still attached? Like, just...
no, he had cut it off, and he did paint it black. But
yeah.
looking
Yeah.
at
He had
it,
put some
it
effort
may
into
as well have been any toy gun from a shop, just with the fucking orange nib taken off the end.
Yeah.
I don't
Very
even know where this fucking was. Like, if it's in the States, he could have bought a fucking airsoft gun.
I can't imagine it being in the States. It probably would be easier for him to get a gun.
It was the States. It was South Carolina. It would have been
Okay.
easiest to get a fucking gun. Like, these things are fucking rare now. Like, you have to go to almost an antique store or fucking somewhere.
He's had to deface that gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he would have made more money selling the old Duck Hunt Zapper than he would have by stealing shit. Had he just kept it in good condition.
He made away with $300 in cash. If he kept that gun in...
A vintage Duck Hunt gun will go for more than that.
Like, goddamn.
Like, holy shit. For $300.
Yeah.
It is fun to watch it all implode.
It's...
Yeah. Anyway,
It's just fucking stupid.
We should probably end on that train wreck. It's
I would have
even-
loved
Yeah.
it if he'd robbed it with the Zapper gun and a power glove.
Oh,
Like, if
yes.
you're gonna go,
The
if
power
you're
glove
gonna
is back
do it,
up,
at least
just
go
in
full
case.
fucking 80s and like full wizard, like come in, type it on the arm with a fucking zapper. Give me all your fucking money.
At some point, we have to go through the 80s and the weird tech that came out of that like era for video games. Like,
dumb shit.
oh yeah.
Anyway, I think that's us for the week.
Yay!
Y'all have a good one.
Bye.
See ya.